Hi, my name is Aaron Wallace. I'm the founder of Shear And Shine, the UK's first Afro hair and grooming brand for black men.
My name is Lina Gadi. I'm the co-founder of Shear And Shine, and I'm also the marketing director.
So I was born and raised in South London, grew up in South London, and I've always had a passion for music and business. Those have really been my two main interests. I kind of fell into the barbering side of things. I was working with a few charity organisations and I fell into the barbering and I really took to that. And I found that I really got a buzz from having clients that would feel 100% when they left my chair, and I wanted to do a service to them, and that's kind of how I got into the whole Shear And Shine thing.
I've always had a passion for entrepreneurship and running my own business. So after I graduated in advertising, marketing, communication, I fell into a job. I always felt that I was supposed to do more than just, than work for someone. I had a passion, and that was to run my own business. So I got involved with Shear And Shine and with Aaron running the business, and got really passionate about how customers felt after they walked out of the barbershop.
With Shear And Shine, I wanted to, as I was barbering, cutting a lot of clients, I noticed that many of the black men that I was cutting suffered from the same issues. We had a common hair problems, skin problems, scalp issues, which was very common with black men. And I found that many of the black men didn't know how to treat these very common issues. The women were a lot more educated on how to deal with these things, but the men weren't. They had kind of learnt to live with it. So that was one of the reasons I thought I want to address this problem and really provide something that's catered for the men, as there wasn't really much on the market. Another reason is that I felt that there are so many ambitious, young, strong black men out there who we're not shining enough light on. And how I want to do that through Shear And Shine is making sure that all of these black men look and feel their best, so that they can really put their best foot forward with whatever that they're doing in the world.
I'm very passionate about happiness and making sure that people do whatever it takes to make them happy, whatever path that might put them on. So if there's a motto I live by, I know it's a bit cliche, but it's carpe diem, I guess, seize the day. And I really stand behind making sure that you take the steps necessary to achieve that happiness. And that's pretty much my motto.
For me, a motto that I live by is to become your own teacher. I think that a lot of young people, when we're going into business or we want to start our own business, we might feel disheartened or nervous because we don't have all of the education. We might have certain gaps in our knowledge. But for me, I always say, become your own teacher. Read books, study, YouTube, Google, learn the areas that you're not sure of yourself. You have to really dedicate time to learn in the areas that you're not strong on.
I think the biggest challenge is overcoming self-doubt and fear of failure. I think people underestimate just how much being scared to fail prevents us from taking the risks necessary to achieve extraordinary things. And it's being able to live by your decision, stand by your decision every day, even when the world is sometimes staring at you and making you doubt that decision.
Yeah, and I would add to that and say that many people that I've come across, they might have confidence issues. They might not feel that they're the most confident person to really go out and do these kind of things. But like I said, as long as you study and you're confident in your own abilities, you don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You don't have to be the most confident person in the room, but you can still go out there and achieve things. So that can be a weakness for many people, but it's an obstacle that a lot of people will have to overcome. I would say the highlight so far has been the response that we've had from the community. It was something that we wasn't expecting to go so viral so fast and for us to grow so rapidly. So for me, the response that the community have shown has shown me that there really is a need for what we're doing and that we are moving in the right direction. And what's really great about that is that people actually supported. They put their money where their mouth is. They actually went out and they purchased the product, and that's what helps small businesses like ours to really grow and start making a difference to the community.
So the number one tip I would give to people wanting to start a business is networking. I know it seems obvious, but a lot of people actually underutilize it. Start being in the right places at the right time, being in the right rooms with the right people, the right events and that are going on in your industry as well. It will open up not just a wealth of resources, but also information like market trends and customer feedback, but also allow you to find out about some of the pitfalls you could avoid because you've been speaking to people who've done it before.
So the advice that I would give to anyone wanting to start their own company would be to condition your mind the way a boxer conditions his body. So the same way that a boxer trains, nurtures and takes care of his body, you have to put that same tenacity into your mind. You have that same focus and dedication into your mind and really becoming the strongest business person that you can become. And the same way that a boxer prepares to take knocks in the ring, you have to prepare to take knocks in business, because you're gonna take knocks in business. There's gonna be ups and downs and you're gonna have trials and tribulations, but it's about being resilient and really going for your goals.